Hello, hello. Welcome to this new video. Welcome to this amazing part in our lives, being here on this amazing planet during this great awakening. How amazing is that? And sometimes, yes, it can be a little overwhelming, but we are here for the whole ride and for everything, and also have these strong invitations to find out and to discover and to remember more and more who we truly are. And that's, for me, the biggest gift, whether it is about downloading light codes, remembering ancient codes, whether it is releasing something that my mind is holding on to just out of desperation and wanting to be in control. It's all part of the journey. And so, on that note, I'm more than happy and looking forward to bringing a message through to see the beautiful benevolent beings that have something to share and beautiful energy to transmit to you today. So on that note, I'm going to close my eyes. If you're in a place to do so, please do the same and just take it in. There's absolutely nothing for you to do. Just to receive and to allow. Just allow, just receive, nothing else. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, our dear, beloved friend. For we are here today. To play with you, to help you to move deep into a space of trust. And yes, that requires what you humans call courage, courage, cœur, courage through the heart. For those of you that speak French, Jantje just wanted to throw that in. So yes, it takes heart to trust yourself, to trust the unfolding, to trust your higher self, the divine, the orchestration, to trust us, to trust the messages that you receive, to trust the synchronicities and not put them aside, to trust the magic that's here for you, to trust everything really. Can you feel the relief in that? When you allow yourself to trust the entire unfolding of your experience, of your everyday life. And that comes through the heart. The mind cannot get there, so to say. And it's not its job to get there. It's something that some of you understand deeper and deeper and deeper. And while you move up in vibration, while you lift your frequencies more and more as this time progresses, your mind is really trying to hold on, really trying to control. And it's not to blame. It's not to blame for doing its job. Please do not blame your mind for it's doing its job. If to do anything with your mind, then love it to bits. No matter how contradictory or silly that might feel like at first. But your mind is doing the best it can, wanting to predict the future by what's based and has happened in the past. Comparing, referencing to maybe other beings, but that's about it. So use it to your advantage. Trust the divine unfolding. Trust your heart being in the leadership role and your mind following its orders, so to say. That's why it's so powerful to say, I command XYZ. You can use that for your mind. And not that it will stop thinking, but you can stop a track of thoughts. You can say stop out loud when you've got some loop going on, some spiral going on. Play with this. Speak your thoughts out loud. And yes, maybe in some context it makes fun to actually smile at yourself. But only use that when it makes sense. Not to drift into the sarcastic route. It's also accessible. But yes, humor is powerful. Stopping the track is powerful. Saying the things out loud is powerful. Helping you to stay detached. Helping you to stay in the role of the witness up on the balcony while your current version is busy playing on stage. Stage that you call life. Stage that you call life. So for you to trust the unfolding, we said we want to play with you even more. So we gave you some playful elements for the mind. And we also want to move into another level of trust with you, invite you into another level of trust where you can instantly feel the relief, the release of pressure. So are you ready? Are you ready to play with us a little? so-called visualize with us. So we would like you to allow us to go for a little walk. And on this walk, you notice something that looks like a tunnel or an entrance, maybe something like a cave. And you head towards that entrance. You're quite curious what that is. You've never seen it before in this area. And you're very adventurous today. You want to check it out. And so you walk into that entrance. And you see it's not very long. Looks like a cave at first. And there's light coming through from behind you, from where you're coming from. And so you walk into this tunnel. And you realize as you continue walking that they're tiny little light worms kind of floating around in the air like glowworms, something like that. And they kind of shine the way for you. They're so eager for you to come along, kind of all around you, somewhat pushing you forward, not intentionally, but are so eager for you to walk down. To continue walking down till you reach this point of no return. You notice that there is no ground underneath you, so you stop in your tracks and you see this grand opening. And there are these glowworm-like little beautiful creatures, beings, flying around everywhere, lighting up this entire space, which seems so limitless, so endless, so vast. At first you think this might be the size of a huge playground, maybe a stadium, something like that. It feels so vast, and it's kind of fascinating. And you turn around for a second and you see nothing but pitch black darkness, and so it's not really inviting, and everything is, despite this rich feeling pulling you forward. You see the light everywhere. You feel the surprising warmth of this place. And you just take it all in. You feel the mystical, adventurous element of this entire space, and you notice and feel that something extraordinary is about to happen, for you don't know what's ahead. You don't know what's ahead. You've never been here, and yet you trust, and you're so curious to find out. And you know that you are held, you know that you are safe, because in reality, guess what? You're currently sitting on a chair, or maybe lying down, but nothing can happen to you. You're totally safe. We are playing in the realms of your imagination, which, yes, is another reality, but physically you're safe than never before. You're sitting in a chair and you're playing along with us. And with that aha moment in your beautiful mind, thinking, hey, I'm just imagining this. Nothing can happen, no matter what scary thought might pop in here and there. But at the end, you hear this voice in your head that counts down 3, 2, 1, jump. And as you jump, you feel, you sense how you're falling into this void. And while you're falling, you get a smile on your face because you realize you spread your arms and you have wings. You have wings. You can fly. And whatever beautiful flying being, creature you would like to be in this moment is perfect. You have wings. Maybe you are a beautiful angel. Maybe you are a beautiful bird. Maybe you are a glowworm. Maybe you are a fairy. Maybe you are one of us. Maybe you are a dragon. Whatever it might be, it's perfect. And while you are on this discovery, flapping your beautiful wings with a grace, with a softness, and with a strength at the same time, realizing that you cannot fall down, that realizing that nothing bad is happening because you have wings and you trusted, you trusted, you trusted. You did it. You did it. You did it, our friend. You did it. You did it. You did it. Flying around, leaning to the left, doing a bit of a circle, flying around, looking up and down, seeing that you have these powerful, amazing eyes where you can see in this kind of light and dark, shady atmosphere, mesmerized by all the things that you can see, that you are discovering, realizing that you are not alone at all. There's so many more creatures other than those glowworms, so many other beautiful flying beings and objects. So fly, our friend, fly, fly, fly. And on that note, we'll let you fly and enjoy this beautiful experience with your powerful imagination. Until next time, our friend, seeing you somewhere in the air. Bye for now.